Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a second page about Ava's trip to see Taylor Swift. She's back home and raving about it, as much as Ava raves. She likes to behave, to act really cool. Excuse me. And I don't have much in the way of photos. I made her promise to send photos that I could use. She does not like to be photographed and she does not like to be scrapped. So what I've got here is a photo of her taking a photo from the window seat of the airplane, and the photo she took of the view outside the hotel window in Phoenix. And this one is like lining up to go into the concert. And of course, she's covering her face. So it is what it is. I'm gonna deal with it as I can. I'm using a sketch by Lisa Sikorsky. It is sketch number 60 over in Scrap-A-Sketch. And it's this one that has 3 giant tags behind a row of 3 photos, and there's a block behind the photos where there's some journaling, and there's just a couple clusters. And I'm not going to get much more ornate than that, actually. I am going to move it a little bit over to the left so that there's room here for a cluster that I'm going to build with a film strip. Now, I'm going to take these guys. I've got this it's kind of a tag. I cut rectangles and then lopped off the ends, and so it's nothing particularly exciting there. I want to get the lengths correct here, and I want this to go in. I'll push that down a bit there, and then I'll glue this down when I've argued with myself about how it's going to go. This either needs to be much higher than these others. I'm going to push this one down lower. I'm going to do that by cutting some off of it. And gonna do that right there, and then line this up. There. Okay. Now this one, I'm gonna kind of push down. It doesn't have to be the same height as this one, maybe up a little. Let me see if that's right. And then this needs to come down quite a bit farther than either of those two. So I'm gonna that's gonna be okay. I'm using the same collection that I used to scrap the first page about the concert, and it's a completely different design, of course, and they'll just be companion pages. Lisa's page has a border, and I want to add a bit of a border here since there's not much embellishing that's going to occur. I'm kind of wanting to add, and I'm not, obviously not doing this for the Calvinball points because I'm just not adding that much to it, but I do get a point for washi tape, and that's what this is. This is from Spectrum Sherbet. And I think it makes a really pretty border. It has all the colors that are in the collection, and therefore it picks up on kind of the whole rainbow effect. And you know what would make these things look more like tags is if I used enamel dots. How about I use a big enamel dot right there, and then one right there, and then one there, and what color do I want to use there? I don't know. Let me see if I have any. How about this color, this blue? Is that the center? That works for me. Okay. Now, let's do this. I'm going to kind of cover up some of these people here by creating a cluster under this or over this this film strip. I'm going to actually do this here. Just as an accent, and I thought I'd let it hang out over so that it brings this upper level out correspondingly to this kind of being out there. Okay, so I've got this little piece of like a chipboard frame, and I'm going to put it at the same angle as the film strip, and then I'm going to get a piece of foam. I might double it to put this flower on, and this flower kind of brings out the reds that are there. I think the flower is actually maybe from a different collection. I have a couple different 49 and Market collections going on here. There. And I have this guy right here, which could go there. That will work. I'm just kind of layering shapes here and colors. Nothing, not really trying to make any particular kind of statement. And I'm going to do this right here. And this there. Make sure that the glue makes contact. I have to be sure the glue's on the right side of the heart. Okay. I want the overlap there. Okay, and I have a tiny star, a wood veneer star, and I'm just going to put it right there. And now I'm going to select a couple of things. First of all, the this little thing right here where there's journaling, it looks like a block of paper. I thought I could do something like that, but with, I just don't want to cover up the, let me try something. I don't want to cover up the butterflies. You know what I'm saying? If I do that, and a similar, I can take the piece I tore off the other, it'll look like it's underneath it. And so I'm going to go with that, and I'm going to write some journaling on there. Come on. I'm not doing very well getting that tucked under, and I may, this paper is so thick and wonderful, it's sometimes not as pliable. Okay, so there's my torn paper point, I just realized, and I'm just going to do this. Come on. Under there. There is some printing that kind of shows through right there, but it's not, it's upside down and it's very light. So I'm going to say, I'm going to have more journaling that'll probably be tucked in the back here. Okay, so right now I'm going to pull a couple of rub-ons. I think I'm going to take this particular one and put it kind of right there. And I'll let the little this stuff, this printing kind of go off the page. And I like putting the teal butterfly here on top of the honey gold colored strip, because that's my least favorite color in the collection. It's getting a little too close to brown for my taste. Now, what's nice about these kind of distressed looking rub-ons is that if you didn't do them right, it just kind of adds to the distressed look. So like here is the edge of the wing came off. And so that actually looks cool to me. I kind of like that. Okay, now I'm gonna do something down in here. Probably I want to do a flower, but I'm not sure which flower. I don't want a big old one like that. I kind of like this guy. Here to go here. That gives some contrast again. And now I think I want to do this butterfly that's kind of in the corner here. Right there. And again, I'll let this printing kind of extend down onto the background paper. And I'll have printing on top of printing on top of printing with those little little bits of accent color there, which I love. Okay, wing came off. That seems okay. Now what I think I'm going to do is look for some more. Here's a piece I didn't use of this printing, and I thought I might add it to this tag right here. Just a tiny bit of interest on there that I've added, that the artist allowed me to to add, and the artist being Katie Pertite, who is a genius and absolutely one of my favorite artists and favorite people out there. She's a joy to scrap with. Okay, so I think I've got the colors varied enough. I've added little bits of interest in a couple places, but basically I've let the collection kind of have the upper hand here. And I created this little bit. Let me put down here well, actually, I'll put that date. Wait, yeah, I'm going to put the date. 3/17/23 was when the concert was held, and therefore when these photos were taken. I think that one was probably taken on the 16th. Anyway, I'm happy with this, and I think it'll make a nice companion page to the one with all the butterflies on it. So I had to repeat the butterflies, and I did that in a few places. Thank you for watching. Bye.